So hello and welcome viewers here to match day number 1 of the CFU 2024 Boys Under 14 Challenge, where we have an intriguing clash between Anguilla and the Turks and Caicos. We're here at the Hazy Crawford Stadium in a bit of overcast conditions here for the first game. The excitement is building here for these youngsters, the next generation of footballers, as they strive to be number 1 in this year's competition. This is action in Tier 2 Group B, where we see Anguilla coming up against Turks and Caicos. This grouping will be held at the Hazy Crawford Stadium. Let me run through the other teams in this group. It will be the US Virgin Islands, Dominica, Anguilla, and British Virgin Islands that round up Group B at Tier 2. So you make sure to stay tuned as we have live action coming to you right here from the Hazy Crawford Stadium. As you see, the excitement is building. Let's not forget the host team, Trinidad and Tobago, will be in action tomorrow, God's willing, at the Dwight York Stadium in Tobago. So we will be live and alive here at the Hazy Crawford Stadium. My name is Darryl Williams. I'll be your commentator for this evening's proceedings. We'll take a short break and be right back.
Captain?
I get it, rules are rules if he's grounded!
Series presents the Italianos, 3 new subs made with an Italian flair. Say ciao to the zesty hotshot Italiano, the tastier than ever ultimate BMT, or go all in with the boss. Each served with a free 16-ounce drink. Elevate your game at Subway.
Bob, I know it's dangerous, but you're the only one who can unite the people.
So welcome back here live at the Hazy Crawford Stadium as we see the national anthems of the respective countries doing battle here. We start with the Turks and Caicos. So a very intriguing clash here indeed, as we see the youngsters on battle for this evening's proceedings. So remember, admission is free. Admission is free here at the Hazy Crawford Stadium. Make sure to come on down, have a look at some very exciting football. So this is the building block and the next generation of footballers in the Caribbean. So hear the national anthem of Anguilla now. The passion from these youngsters arms on their chests, representing their country for the first time, ensuring that all goes well and they can continue to don the colors of their respective nations through the age group bracket and go on to the senior team. So it's going to be some very interesting football here this afternoon. Let's remember this is match day 1 of the CFU 2024 Boys Under 14 Challenge Series. This is a very nice opportunity for these youngsters to travel abroad. You see the Tier 1 teams are 4 teams in each group. Tier 2 teams are 3 groups of 5, all dogging it out to see who's going to come out on top at the end of this all-important tournament. It's the nurturing ground for the next generation of footballers. So we see the exchange of pleasantries here from the both teams. Let's not forget at this under 14 level, it's considered an international cap. Representing your country at the highest level would be the ultimate goal, as we see Anguilla in their white and blue strips and the Turks and Caicos in their all yellow strips. Those are the respective colors. We see the match officials for today's proceedings. Our referee is Napoleon Renel. First assistant Lewison Jassel. Howard Keel is your second assistant. Fourth official Hayden Andrea. And match commissioner is Walker France. So see some lovely scenes here at the Hazy Crawford Stadium. This is Anguilla. So I'll take this chance to go through the team sheets. I'm starting with Anguilla. Keysan Brown will be a goalkeeper. Kieron Hibbert is a captain. Twain Anderson. Sikwan Julius. Darlene Smith. Armani Webster. Kijel Robin. Jaden Derrick. Jaron John. Zachary Hennis. And Dikari Connor. So the subs are Sion Thomas. Raquel Florent. Elias Dean. Ajani Connor. Kolani Joseph, Alec Niles, and the McQueen Protok. So that's the Anguilla team. They are being coached by Kapil Batis. So the Turks and Caicos outfit, they line up with Edwin Gala in goal, and he's also their captain. David Hele, Jaden Montillas, Lucas Otin, Rashid Messick, Huwins Guerra, Aiden Gardner, Wilsoni Charles, Jordan Cabrera Dean, Jaquan Excelus, Kazivion Basden Davol. That's how they line up for their starting 11. Love Longcamp is the first in the substitution list. Scott Compalati, Angel Pear, Charlie Thornhill, Jeffon Charles, Join Jose, and Stevenson Doom is their lineup. They are coached by Damian Singh, is their head coach. So it's going to be Turks and Caicos on the ball first. So it's kickoff time here at the Hazy Crawford Stadium. Match day 1 in the CFU Boys Under 14 Challenge Series. So the Turks and Caicos outfit will be kicking from left to right of your screen. See the referee just ensuring that everything is all set and ready. And we're off and running. So interesting ploy here. You see the long ball up front immediately. This one is a good tackle then. That is Davol on the ball, so it's a throw for Anguilla now. So it's Julius with the throw to the captain. This one is a misplaced in the middle of the park there. Easily dealt with at the back by the Anguilla defense. It's a sharp turn there by Guerra. Initially fouled in the end. So it's a throw for the Anguillan outfit. Motilas, the number 3. It's a very intriguing start here. First up, these youngsters look like they are ready for it. This one is a long ball played into the center of the park, headed away by Dean. Possession changes now. And it's with that man again, Darval, coming down the left flank. He's stopped by Julius. Julius, early of the exchanges here, is a bit frenetic pace here. See, the ball is played out in the center of the park. A bit of tussling there. And it's with Smith. Smith loses possession in a very... It's played backwards to the goalkeeper. It's a cause for concern. Eventually placed out behind for a corner kick. So it's going to be the first corner coming up here for the Turks and Caicos outfit. A frenetic speed here from these youngsters. They are out of the blocks immediately, looking to get the go-ahead goal. It's a nice crowd coming out here for two visiting teams. You see the corner with Darval again. He looks to be the talisman for this Turks and Caicos outfit. The box is flooded with players looking to get a head on, and it's played inside. It's a good ball in. Heads go up. Referee blows for an infringement. The ball is back with the Anguillan outfit. So Kisin Brown is in between the uprights for the Anguillan outfit. Let's not forget Anguilla had some Trini flavor with them in sense of former national footballer. Stone John was at the helm. So this one is played out to the middle of the park. Heads go up. This one is cleared out by Gardner. Possession changes again. Just unable to settle down. I think these two coaches will definitely be yelling. Play the ball down on the ground and get a feel of the... So it's played away by Motilas. So this one is a break here for... He's robbed of it in the middle of the park. Gardner again. This one is played through a chance. He's going to be close and he's eventually bundled over. Referee blowing in favor of Anguilla. So we see some good football here in the opening minutes of this encounter. So it's going to be Brown with the goal kick. Let's not forget we are playing 35 minutes a half for these youngsters. This one is played out again. It's a chance here. It's a shot on goal and it's goal! The deadlock has been broken. The number 9 for the Turks and Caicos outfit, Will Sonny Charles, gets the opening goal. A poor bit of work there from the goalkeeper Brown, playing it straight out to him, collecting and hitting home in a formidable striker's fashion is Will Sonny Charles, the number 9 for Turks and Caicos. And they take the lead in the 4th minute. Some good work there. So we see a jubilant bunch, especially on the thing, on the bench. So it's going to be Anguilla to regain. So it's a poor bit of work there from in the back. So that man again, Charles, with his tails up, running at the defense now. So the Anguillan outfit has their work cut out for them. So it's going to be number 2. Hilaire with the throw. So it's Hilaire. It's cleared out by Julius. Appeal goes up. And the referee awards a penalty. Boy, oh boy, it's an interesting opening passage of play here. So it's going to be that man Davol to take the spot kick here. So Turks and Caicos looking for to add on to their advantage here to take an early 2-0 lead. See, referee Renel just uttering some words to the goalkeeper to tell him to remain still. So it's gonna be that man, Kazivion Baston Dovol, to take the spot kick here. Steps up and slotted it straight to the goalkeeper. That's a good save there from Kisani Brown, limiting the damage there. So he's made an amends immediately for his mistake. This one is played out in the middle of the park there. A bit of confusion again. Ball seemed to be just bouncing around. Unable to play it along the lush green carpet here. So this is the ball is played over the top. This one is played over the top there by the captain, Hibbot. It's well defended again there. So it's that man again, Davol. Seemed to be a thorn for these Anguillan defenders. Short in structure, but he has been running at them, as you see the coach uttering some words of encouragement, telling him, stay with it, young man. Some lush green outfield, you can definitely have this ball rolling around. So it's a bit overcast here, as we say in Trinidad terms. Rain only stops cricket, and this is lovely football. This is played down the left-hand flank. This one is Robin on the ball here. Ushers this one out for a much-needed corner. So this will be the first corner kick for the Anguillan outfit. It will be taken by Hibbot, the captain, looking to lead from the front and get his team back into this one. It's going to be Hibbot from the left-hand flank to swing this one in. See who's going to get on top. Umpire Renel has been in charge of things here. He's no nonsense kind of guy. This one is played. It's a poor corner kick in the end. Hibbot not really making much of that opportunity, so gives time for a break in play and a little bit of regrouping. So it's exciting under 14 football here. So this one is played out to Gardner. Gardner looks up and plays this one over the top. It's a good looking ball. It's a running on here for Charles again. Keeper has not come out. A bit of delay there from Brown. Charles almost pouncing again on wayward goalkeeping there indeed. So it's Davol again. Bundle over in the middle of the park. Heads go up. Bit of a high boot there, and the man in charge signals for an Anguillan free kick. So CFU match day number 1. It's the challenge series. So in the early of the exchanges, here is a frenetic pace. Let's not forget, today is also match day number 1 in the Barclays English Premier League. So this one is played through. Goalkeeper Garland coming there and collecting successfully. So big unit is Garland. This one is played out. So it's number 17 Davol and number 11 is Excelus. So this one is a short throw there by Julius. This one is played over the top, looking for the number 7 in Robin, and Robin is looking to steal that one away from it. Anguilla gets back possession. This one is played in for Robin. Again, it's a chance for an own goal there. This one looking to head to safety was Anderson. Caught in two minds and a bit of mix-up there with his goalkeeper, Garland. So Mortilla's there with that header that ricocheted off the bar. So the youngsters here in full flight. So it's Guerra with a ball over the top looking for that man again, Charles. And it's going to be Davol and Charles. We're going to be hearing a lot from these two youngsters. They look like a cut above the rest. Needless to say, Davol is definitely the talisman. So this one is played short. Turning over, looking for Davol, a flick on. It's a half stop there by the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper Brown. This one is back with Turks and Caicos. So it's a free kick now in the direction of the Anguillan goal. So it's football here at its best. This is the breeding grounds. You know, we look back at opportunities and say that these were far-fetched in the days gone by. As we see Motilas with the throw here. This one is a missed kick there. Anderson looks to clear it away, but it's back with Motilas. Motilas with a nifty footwork. Oh, this is good work here by Excelos. And this, he's bundled off the ball, but still manages to win a throw for his team. So number 3 for the Turks and Caicos is Jadon Motilas. And number 11 is Jaquan Excelos. So a lot of us in this Turks and Caicos outfit. That man again, Jadon Motilas with the throw. This one is a waywardly thing. It's bundled over again. Number 8 is Gardner. So some smart bit of defending there. So referee is not taking any chances. He's been having a few choice words at these youngsters in the opening 13 minutes. We see the clock. So that's number 7, Robin there. So this one is played out to John. John gets this one out of harm's way. And is back with Turks and Caicos in the middle of the park. Anguilla looking to apply pressure there now. Referee signals for a free kick. You see taken quickly here by Webster. Webster out to Julius. Julius out to Hennis. Hennis is bundled over and foul is called. So a lot of passion and a lot of skill on show here from these youngsters. Coming out to don the colors of their respective nations and ensuring that they represent and represent well. So this is a free kick for Anguilla. Just about mid-pitch, played up, sneak through, but it's going to be comfortably gathered by Brown. John is looking to put some pressure on him. Brown, a big unit, is rightfully in between the uprights for the Turks and Caicos outfit. So this one is played over the top, looking for that man, Charles, and Davol again. It's a good-looking ball. And Davol gets on the end of this one. It's played back and smartly defended there in the end, but possession remains with the Turks and Caicos outfit. This one is Guerra, turning smartly in the middle of the park to Gardner. Gardner plays on, and there's a shot, and it's goal! Boy, oh boy, that's a beauty. And it's Gardner with a specky here on match day number 1. Boy, oh boy, Brown has been having a torrid time between the uprights for the Anguillan outfit. Just off his line, Gardner looked up and saw him and hit home from some 25 yards out to take a 2-0 lead. Turks and Caicos. So a depleted Anguillan outfit now looking to get back into the thick of things. Hibbert needs to lead his troops here. So it's been a rocky stop-start opening affair here as we see a foul on Hibbert. Kieran Hibbert, the captain for the Anguillan outfit, he needs to come good to stop this runaway affair here. So it's going to be a free kick. So we see the goal here again. Gardner from some 25 yards out. A good hit. So that's a contender for goal of the tournament there already. That's for certain. All right. So that was a specky from Gardner there. Idling Gardner. He's definitely going to share that one on his social media a bit later on this afternoon. So it's Gardner playing this one out. Bit of a confusion there by the Anguillan players. So as they look to bounce back, they need to get back into this game and get back into it quickly. So it's Guerra. Guerra out to that man again, Davol, who's been running at the Anguillan defense. He has a bit of Raheem Sterling in him. So we see that goal again there. Gardner looking up and seeing Brong off his line, and a lovely hit, a thunderous hit, ruffling the onion bag. So this one thrown out to Missick. Missick looking for a true ball, but Davol unable to get on the end of that one. So it's going to result in a true. It's going to be Julius for the Anguillan team. This one is true and short. Looking for their captain Hibbert, looking for a spark of brilliance from him. This one is Webster. Webster across to Anderson. Anderson looking for Robin, but who manages to lose his footing. Fortunately, gathers back possession, eventually ushered out. So it's going to be Motilas with this shoe, looking for Charles. Charles already on the score sheet. So Turks and Caicos looking to step on the accelerator here and continue. So there's a break here. Gardner going all the way back, safety first, going all the way back to Garland, their captain, to Motilas. Motilas playing down the right hand side. This is a good looking turn there from Exelos. Unable to hold on to the ball. A short guy in structure, but he's been some nifty footwork. Just Anderson with the throw. Played out for another throw here. So the overcast weather just limbering around. So some 18 minutes gone in this, the opening fixture of the double headers. So we're playing 35 minutes a half for these youngsters under 14s. Though they might be looking big in structure, let's not forget their age group. So the lush green Hazy Crawford Stadium, formerly known for running. So this one is played out again here, ushered out for a throw. So Turks and Caicos has definitely been dominating this opening half, and the scorecards tells the tale of their dominance. Some 2-0 up already. So it's going to be Motilas again with this throw, looking for Exelos. So these youngsters here strutting their stuff on the runway, made possible by CFU. So this one is ushered out again. So we have not seen much passing on the floor here. It's been aerial for most of today's proceedings. So we see some keen words coming off the bench there by the head coach of the Turks and Caicos outfit. Kapil Batiste is in charge of Anguilla, and Damian Singh is in charge of the Turks and Caicos outfit, as this one is airborne again, as made mention before. Charles looking there for Exelos. This one is with Hibbert here in the middle of the park. The captain of the Anguillan outfit will need a spark of brilliance from him. So it's going to be Webster. Webster finds that man, John. John taking a good-looking run down the flank. Eventually put out of touch by Hilaire, the centre back for the Turks and Caicos. So in the midst of the exchanges here, we see Anguilla looking and fighting for their life to get back into this contest and hold on to the runaway chain. So it's going to be Julius with the throw from the far end, the right-hand flank. This one is a stern throw in, is into the box. The danger area here, it's airborne again. He's eventually fouled and bundled over by Darval. Free kick taken short. So it's that man Gardner. Ooh, that's a good turn in the middle of the park. Looking at him as why are you coming here? You're not invited. That's a late challenge there. Advantage play, and this one is John looking for Hibbert. That's a tough challenge there. It's going to run close. And it's given as a throw in for the Anguillan outfit in a dangerous position. They will look to seize the opportunity here to get back in, probably grab one back in before the halftime break. So Napoleon Renel in charge has had his work cut out for him here. Have a lot of words to usher to these youngsters. So it's gonna be the captain Hibbert to take a long throw to get this one inside of the box. So the likes of John and Julius waiting. This one is airborne for a long time. It's a chance. Punks in the wrong in the inside of the penalty area, and it's a good shot there coming out, but it was blocked. So it's gonna be that one again. Dean on the ball now. So it's Guerra finding Hilaire. Hilaire looks up on his Gardner now. Gardner to Guerra. Guerra out wide for Motilos. Motilos looking for the play at 1-2, but is unable. He goes past one. He's robbed of the ball in a very peculiar position. So it's back with Turks and Caicos. They go back for safety in their captain Garland, who has had a relatively quiet evening. No shots on target. Orton is the number 4 for the Turks and Caicos outfit. So it's a nice brand of tiki-taka here, as you see as commentators curse coming in. And the possession changes. It's Anguilla now with Robin looking for Hibbert on this left-hand flank. He looks to go past his marker. It's a good. So it's Robin there looking for a shot, and it's Garland takes this one down on the chest. Like, wow. Who is throwing pebbles at my home? So he's eventually fouled is the captain, Hibbert. See the medics coming to respond here very quickly indeed. So let's not forget to mention that this is CFU action live and alive at the Hazy Crawford Stadium. So the Turks and Caicos going up 2-0 in the early exchanges here. Inside of the first half, so you see they take this opportunity to get a quick refreshment break. These youngsters eager and keen to get on with things. Going about the right way. So it looks to be the captain Hibbert getting heavily strapped there. But he looks like he's going to continue. He needs to lead from the front, definitely. See that tackle again there, but Hibbert was involved. He evaded one. Motilas coming in from the back and clipping him He's definitely in a bit of discomfort and pain. There is the captain, Hibbert. But he's going to soldier on. Got the lead from the front here. So the Anguillan outfit, led by Kieran Hibbert, their captain, and coached by Kapil Batis. But Galan looks to be like a man on a mission, the goalkeeper and the captain for the Turks and Caicos outfit, taking that one elegantly on the chest, almost like a striker was Galan. You can almost see the height difference there between the goalkeeper, who's under 14, and the referee. He looks bigger than him. So this one is played out to the goal scorer, Gardner. With his tails up, he looks for a good ball here. He's looking for Exelos. Exelos got some work to do there, but it's ushered out of play there by Anderson. He's going to leave it for Mortilas to get it through. So Mortilas looks for a long through here. Going to be Dean and Charles and Darvall in the middle, inside of the box, looking to get item number 3. This one is 3. Played out and it's played inside the danger area. There's a chance of a shot and it's Gardner again. That one getting a big deflection and goes out for a corner kick for the Turks and Caicos. So they have settled nicely the better of the exchanges here thus far in game number 1 in the CFU. So it's going to be Darvall. Heads go up inside of the box and there's a chance. This time Brown gathers cleanly. He's not had the best of games here in the opening exchanges. So he played this one out. And it's back in possession of the Turks and Caicos team. So Turks and Caicos, this man again, Darvall, looks at me. He's running past the defenders. Eventually, the ball goes out of touch. So exciting and promising news from this tournament. Can definitely see an earmark who will make it across to the next level. Let's not forget the young Soca Warriors will be in action tomorrow at the Dwight York Stadium, coming up against Aruba. So it's back in possession with Anguilla. This one is Hibbert again, looking for something. He needs to get a spark of brilliance, something like what Gardner did a bit earlier for Turks and Caicos. So it's going to be Henrys in the thick of things there. So it's Hilaire looking for the clearance, and this one is Hibbert picking it up in a nice position here for Anguilla. Eventually losing out. Some good defending there by Dean, donning the number 10 for the Turks and Caicos. Now we have grown used and accustomed to players, or normally the talisman, wearing the number 9s and the number 10s of various footballing outfits. We make mention to the likes of Lionel Messi with number 10, Cristiano Ronaldo with number 7. Everybody has a story behind their numbering. So this one is a Dean. A bit scrappy there from the Turks and Caicos outfit in the middle of the park. This one, possession is gained by Anguilla, looking for a counter attack, and this one is with Exelos. Exelos is running nicely down the right hand flank. Goes past one, but eventually bundle of the ball there by Missick. Referee intervenes and plays in favor of the Anguillans. So two beautiful country in their own right. A lot of tourist attraction in these two native Anguilla, so close to St. Martin. So this is a free kick for Anguilla. It's going to be Connor. Plays this one on the left-hand flank, looking for Robin. Otin has other ideas. Otin and Robin in the midst of a battle there. So this one is a free kick for the Turks and Caicos outfit. It's going to be Garland with it. So this one, Boots goes up. Garland again. Relatively quiet. He has been stumbling around his penalty area. If it's one thing for certain, over the years we know we've grown used and accustomed to goalkeepers treading on their outfield skills. Pay mention to one of my former classmates and teammates, Mr. Adrian Fonset, Trinidad and Tobago national goalkeeper, who has donned the colours of Fatima College. So this one is a breaking play here, and this one is played out, slipping this one through, looking for... It's a bit of confusion at the back there. Garland unable to come off cleanly in the end. And it was John looking there to get on the end of that one. So as the first half winds down here, some 3 minutes remaining. So this one is Exelos again. Good work there. Goes past one. Bolting down there, looking for a cross. Unable to get it in. Wins a throw. So it's Jivukwan Exelos on the right-hand flank there for the Turks and Caicos. Looks like a well-equipped, technically sound young man. But I like the look of Davol. And definitely Gardner has put their hands up for. So this is some good work here from the Turks and Caicos team. So one is a throw, eventually put out a play there by Montelas for another Turks and Caicos corner. So they have bossed the first half. The team donning the ever bright and sunshine yellow, the Turks and Caicos. Scorecard definitely says that. Going 2-0 up with Exelos and Gardner. This one is played inside and there's a header. Boy, oh boy, Dean looking to grab the third item of this fixture. Not very far off indeed. I think Kisan Brown in the uprights for the Anguillan outfit definitely needs to raise his spirit. Need a spark of brilliance. He's been lacking some confidence. So Hibbert has bundled up the ball. So let's not forget opening day in CFU under 14 boys, as well as opening day of the Barclays English Premier League. So I know a lot of keen Man U supporters will be glued to the television set. Man U coming up against Fulham. I think the game is still 0-0 at this time. So it's not the same story here. We see Turks and Caicos leading by a comfortable 2-0 margin here. So it's going to be Hibbert, the captain, looking for a spark of brilliance. He needs a little bit of help. He's definitely put his hand up and say, if we got to win this game, if we have to come back in this game, it's going to be me. This is a long ball played over the top, looking for John. This one, he's looking for some support. Is John. John is going down the left flank and he's pushed off the ball there by Otin. And this one, he's coming back. A good recovery there. And it's Robin. Robin looking to slip this one through to John. And he's bundled off again. This one is possession changes. And this one is Charles with a bit of nifty footwork in the middle of the park. He still manages to get onto the ball. And it's in possession again for the Turks and Caicos. And it's Exelos here on the right-hand flank. He has been a workhorse here for this team. This one is sliding in and no ball there. Was that man Alexander. So he's going to be the first person booked in today's fixture. A wayward challenge there. Sliding in needlessly. Pegs up. And we see the referee signaling 3 additional minutes in the first half for stoppages. 3 minutes additional time. So Guerra with this free kick. Some 35 yards out. Looking to put this one up and over to see if Dean or Charles could get on the end of it. As we see this one is played out. Heads go up and is effectively put away. So it's a bit of footwork there from Davol. That man again running down the left-hand flank. Would he get to the end of this one? Eventually he doesn't. So it's been a good performance here from the Turks and Caicos outfit. They were faster out of the blocks. So it's that man here, but the superhero for the Anguillan outfit needs some help and needs it quickly. So it's going to be another throw for the Turks and Caicos. This is live coverage coming from Trinidad and Tobago, Port of Spain, the Hazy Crawford Stadium, West Trinidad. This one is played out to Dean. Dean plays this back to the defender and he looks up. It's a good ball and Excelus looks to run past one. Technically sung young man is Excelus. This one is played back to Guerra. Guerra looking for Gardner. Looking to pick his pocket there was Jaron John. So it's played out wide to... This one is Davol again down the left-hand flank looking to swing across in and is eventually bundled over the line by Julius for another corner. So it's going to be Davol. This will be a nail in the coffin if they were to grab a third item here before the break. So it's going to be Dean, Gardner and Charles inside the box looking to get on the end of this one. This one heads goes up. And it's a deflection of the Anguillan player. So I think it's going to be another corner. In fact, it's signal goal kick by the referee. Jassel. So Anguilla. This one is teamly played and taken by Guerra. Guerra looking for Charles. This one is played through. And corner in a no-nonsense clearance there. So that culminates the first half. Turks and Caicos with a comfortable 2-0 lead. And enjoying the bulk of the possession. So the scorers, Idlin Ghana with a worldly number 8 and Jaquan Excelus with a penalty. So that's the story here at the culmination of the first half. Turks and Caicos leading 2-0. We'll take a short break and be right back. So we're back here live for second half action. We see the Anguillan outfit making a couple changes. It's going to be Joseph to come on for Jaden Derrick, the number 8 coming off. So Anguilla looking to get back into the thick of things here and pull one back that's going to create some havoc and some stir in the Turks and Caicos camp. So you see the switch of ends. Turks and Caicos now kicking from right to left, and Anguilla from left to right on your screen. So it's football, lovely football here, and you see the sun is coming out in all its glory on this Friday evening. So it's going to be Robin leaving it for Anderson this time. This one is played in Anderson. Well built, the young man. Sporting the ball head hairstyle. This one is played in nicely, looking for Robin again. Otin on the ball. He has had a relatively quiet game. Robin slips this one through, and it's a chance for a goal! Boy, oh boy, I called it, and it's the sub Joseph with an immediate impact. His first touch, hitting home from close range. Gallan unable to get close to that one. And we have a game on our hands, folks. Anguilla back into this immediately. Boy, oh boy. My commentator curse continues. So the Turks and Caicos catched on the break there immediately. And it's Joseph, the super sub. So it's going to be Julius with the throw here. Gardner trying his best to put that one in. So you see the replay here. This one is Robin bundling off 2 defenders, turning nicely and play this one on a platter. So the medical staff there doing some running repairs to the captain Hibbert, who may have received an elbow. So let's just say he has been the paramedics' number 1 client in this evening's fixture, Hibbert. Yeah, go ahead. So it's the number 7, Kijel Robin, working his way past 2. This one is slotted home from close range there. Zaire Hennis, number 15. So we're back here live now. This one is played over the top. The Anguillan outfit looking for the equalizer now. Coming out and looking like a brand new team. Definitely ringing the changes there, getting immediate impact. So Hibbert, the utility player all over the park, with this long throw now. This one is dealt with half-heartedly. It's going to be Charles, looks up and plays a nice ball over the top. In pursuit is Dean. And he's cleared away by Connor. It's one thing for certain that this Anguillan outfit, when they are asked to defend, they defend in a no-nonsense mood, no prisoners, ensuring that the ball is well into the stands. So you see the shadows of the ever-famous Hazy Crawford Stadium on the field. So this one is looking for Gardner again. Possession changes and it's with Hibbert. Hibbert running nicely in the center of the park, looking to make something out of this one. He's yet again fouled. He's down and out looking for attention. So I think that the paramedics is definitely have had a quite a tedious evening with Hibbert. So it's going to be corner with the free kick midway in the half of the Anguillan team. So this one is played out to the left-hand side, the left-hand flank, looking for Robin, who created that opening goal for Anguilla. Wins himself a through in a relatively dangerous position. So we see Hennis, the goal scorer, in the midst of things. Joseph, who just came on, as well as John, who's looking to get on the end of this one. So it's going to be a throw-in for Anguilla. So in the early exchanges of the second half, pulling one back, creating some stir. So this one is played inside. This one is Dean for Turks and Caicos on the break here now. He plays a good-looking ball, looking for Charles. The run is on. And it's a goal. Boy, oh boy, it's Charles. A well-taken goal there from the young man. He gets a brace, outrunning the defenders and slotting past a diving Brown. And Will Sonny Charles, the number 9, gives his team a 3-1 lead. So you see the replay here again. It's a good-looking ball from Dean, splitting the defenders. And Will Sonny Charles running on. To be quite fair, it was a poor effort in the goal from Kisani Brown. His poor game continues. And they take a 3-1 lead. So it's been a boxing match here for comparison. It's blow for blow right down. So as Anguilla got back into the thick of things, they are dealt another knockout punch. So this is Anderson. Let's not forget he's on a yellow card. He will want to be treading lightly. Let's not take anything away from Will Sonny Charles. He needed to put away that one. Outrunning the defenders, and we see Dean looking to get in the thick of things. That was a really good ball there. So that ball has gone relatively quiet in the switch of ends for the Turks and Caicos outfit. So just to give you an update, Man United has taken the lead in the 87th minute. So this one is played over the top. It's a chance. Dean looking for a shot on. This one is possession changes and played out for a Turks and Caicos through. It's going to be Otten to get this one in. So they're looking to settle things here and take formidable charge of this game. So this one is Charles again. Nifty footwork in the middle of the park. Looking, just needs to settle the game down a little bit. They're definitely in control after bossing the first half. This one is played over the top, looking for Exelos. This one is a good 1-2 between Exelos and Charles. It's played inside and pushed over. Eventually signaled offside there. So it's Webster. So we see the goal once more. Dean splitting the defenders. Needle treading the needle there, and Charles doing the bulk of the work there and just pushing past. Brown was badly positioned, unable to stop that one. So the goal fest continues here at the Hazy Crawford Stadium. So Hibbert, bruised and battered, is the captain of this Anguillan outfit. Charles with a brace, looking for a hat-trick here, for all you know. This one is played over the top nicely. They're looking for Robin. Unable to gather is Robin. So you see football in all its glory here. As Mead mentioned before, you know, these opportunities are few and far between. So special thanks for the CFU for creating these chances for youngsters to don the colors of their respective nations. Some will go on to play the highest level. Some may be the next prime minister of your respective countries. For all you know, this one is played over the top. Looking for that man, Charles. Gardner picks up the loose ball in the middle of the park. And it's ushered out. So it's Hennis, the goal scorer, looking for a much needed break on the right hand side of the park. So it's going to be corner to whip this one in. Looking for John and company in the middle of the park. This one is played over the top. It's an acrobatic attempt there by John. Ooh, that was the spark of brilliance that Anguilla needed. Had that shot effectively made contact with John. So this was on the right hand side of the park there now, and it's Robin. So it's that man Anderson again. Smart bit of work there, keeping that one in play, looking to go all the way. Eventually loses out. So it's a special mention to our sponsors for making this possible. 6th TT Ground Transport, Macron Sports TT of Trinidad and Tobago, Marca Sports, and CFU, Caribbean Football Union. So special thanks and mention for those lending their support to seeing the next generation of footballers. See some activity on the Anguillan bench. Looking to ring a couple changes to see if they can effectively get back into this game. This one is played inside. Heads go up and it's that man Charles again in the midst of the thing, and it's Gardner looking to get a shot on. A little bit of uneven bounce. Anderson fumbles in. Dean benefits, but eventually just puts it outside for a throw in. So it's a lovely Friday evening. It's a bit of sunshine and a bit of overcast. A rainbow in the distance. If you manage to be here, come on down. Have a viewing of the football of the next generation. So let's remind you, it's the first of a double header. This game is the Turks and Caicos versus Anguilla. So this one is referee pulling back play and awarding a free kick. What could then therefore be a dangerous free kick in. This one is played over the top there. Good looking ball. Dealt with by Connor. Cardinal looking to beat him in a foot race here to get it. This one is Joseph. Joseph thinking he had a lot more time than he actually did. So Anguilla with the ball again here. This one is played off Hennis, resulting in a throw. So Exelos has done bulk of the work on the right hand flank for Turks and Caicos. Here he is again with a good touch here, looking for Gardner. Gardner to Guerra. Guerra out wide to Motilas. Motilas beats one. It's a good looking run here by the young man. He finds Darval, who has gone relatively quiet in the second half. He slips this one through. Motilas with a cross. And it's ushered out to play there for a corner. So Turks and Caicos have gone about their business very workmanlike there this afternoon. They've won spells of play throughout this fixture and benefiting with the results on your score sheet at this time. So it's going to be Dalval, specialist, dead ball, taker from the right hand side. Heads go up inside the play. This one over everybody, but it's going to be dealt with by Connor. He plays this one out and looking for Joseph. Joseph is on the chase here. Orton. This one is Garland playing back to Hilaire to Guerra. This one is robbed by Hennes here, the goal scorer, and free kick is awarded for Anguilla. So time ticking away here for Anguilla to get back into the thick of things. Let's not forget we are playing 35 minutes a half. So into the 52nd minute here. It's going to be Hibbert to whip this one in. Just 4 inside the box for Anguilla. This one is played over the top and it's straight to the goalkeeper Ghana. Joseph running in there. Only able to make contact with Garland in the end. So it's hiked away to the middle of the park. Well taken there by Hibbert. This one he's playing and playing off nicely. John, and this is another mistake, and it's going to be that man Charles again. He's in pursuit of a hat-trick, but let's see, he looked like he's running out of gas. Honestly, the young man. Not seen any changes from the Turks and Caicos outfit. I think unless something miraculous or spectacular happen here and happen quickly, I think this game is done and dusted by all stretch of the imagination. But John is going to have other ideas. He's playing this one out to Joseph down the right-hand flank. He has Oten for company, but he runs past him nicely. He wins a throw-in. Is Joseph coming into the thick of things here immediately. Let's see the impact that he's going to continue to have here. Going to be Hibbert. Another one of his long throws are expected here this occasion. Numbers going into the box here now. Hibbert with the long throw, looking for John. Misses everybody. Joseph is there for... And the break is on here. And it's going to be Exelos. Exelos looks up. Finds Gardner here now. This is Guerra. Guerra bundle off the ball there. And it's going to be a throw for Anguilla. So we see a change happening here. It's going to be a substitution for Anguilla. It's going to be number 7, Kijel Robin, coming off and making way for Ruel Florent, the number 11. By all fairness, Robin had a pretty decent game. Let's not forget he was the provider for the lone item for the Anguillan team. So this throw is going to be taken by Julius. Julius looking for Hennes. And he has a chance. This one he's turning nicely. And it's a good looking stop there by Garland. A big save there. The captain coming up. Number 9, Jaron John there with a chance to put home for the second for the Anguillans. But Garland coming up big there. So they are showing that there's life in this contest still. If they were to pull back one here now. So it's going to be corner in the middle of the park. Corner Joseph Hibbert. This one is whipped in nicely. Looking for the near post. And just ruffling off the net. So we see a case of every time a substitution comes on, a goal opportunity occurs. I wonder if the coach is noticing this. This one is played out to Hilaire. Hilaire. Back to Misick. Misick. Looking for Gardner. Looks up and looking for Charles again, but unable to find him. Is this? So it's going to be Gardner here now. Gardner to Guerra. Guerra to Darvall. Who's had a better first half. There's a nice 1-2 there, but Anderson spoils the party. And this one is played out nicely here now. Anguilla on the break. It's a true ball. They're looking for Joseph. He's going to have his wood cut out, but Garland collects. This one is in the middle of the park there. This one is neatly dealt with. But Dean, the offender this time. So it's going to be Anderson to take this free kick for Anguilla. Looking to prize one out here is Anguilla. Anderson leaves it for Connor now. This one is played into the box here. This one is a chance here. Hennis unable to get into it. And rolls aimlessly out of bounds for a goal kick. So, we've seen football grown over the years, you know. This Caribbean Football Union has done a lot of good work ensuring, you know, just be the building block for FIFA and CONCACAF tournaments. These teams may have participated or will participate in the near future. A lot of talent on show here, that's for certain. But we have grown accustomed now to seeing big name clubs signing youngsters at these tender ages of 14, 15, 16. This one is played out nicely again to the left hand. So it's Jaquan Exelos unable to. So we're going to see another change here for Anguilla. It's going to be number 3. It's going to be number 3. Anderson coming off and making way for Alani Connor. And in fact, it's Zahir Hennis also coming off. So it's going to be Anderson and Hennis coming off for Connor. And Dean. So couple of changes here for the Anguillan outfit looking to get back in to this encounter. It's going to be Joseph Chase in this one. Hilaire easily dealing with that one. Safety first is the word of the game. So it's going to be a triple substitution queued up for the Turks and Caicos outfit. Connor with this one played out to the center of the park. He's bundled of the ball. So it's Connor again, a nice turn there. Hibbert on the ball and he pushes past one. A bit of skill on show there. It's a break on for the Turks and Caicos outfit. So it's going to be Exelos there. Just escorting that one. So it's this, we're into the 60th minute here, some 10 minutes remaining in this fixture. So Guerra in the middle of the park there. So it's going to be Dean now, looking to turns sharply. Plays this one out to Hilaire. Hilaire looks for support. He looks up and treads this one through. And it's going to be Exelos with this, with a good looking ball across it. And it's that man again, Gardner. Unable to find his feet in the middle of the park. He eventually commits a foul. And what would have been a good opportunity comes out relatively unscathed. So assistant referee looking to grab the attention of the presiding to make the changes. Meanwhile, this one is played out of bounds again. So the substitute will be acknowledged at this time. So we will run through that. So it's number 10, Dean, coming off. And number 15, Charles, will be going on. Number 2, Hilaire, is coming off as well. Number 14, Charlie Thornhill, will be coming on for number 17, Darval. So that's your 3 changes there, giving these players a little bit of playing time under their belts. Because at this point it looks to be an unassailable lead by the Turks and Caicos, unless something really drastic happens, as made mention before. So it's going to be corner to whip this one in. I think we have seen a lot of individual skill. This one is played in. Garland. It's a good save again. I think we've seen spells of good football here throughout from these 2 teams on show here. I think if it's one thing for certain that I can recommend, that it's a bit of too much of a bouncing ball. If had been given the opportunity to play the ball along the carpet, we'd have seen a true test of skill. As this one is played out to the left hand flank, here's a chance. But dealt with there by Mortillus. Mortillus to Thornhill. Thornhill with his first touch, a good one, looking for Charles. Shockingly, Charles was not one of those substitutions. He looks gone, dusted. He's fighting on for their life, so it's gonna be delay in play here. We see the goalkeeper. So it's going to be a delay in play here as we see the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper Garland going down there, clutching his ankles. So it's Turks and Caicos leading this one 3-1, heading into the 64th minute of this fixture. Anguilla is down but not out just yet. So Garland getting some running repairs with a little bit of limp, but he's going to continue. So this one was the Anguillan goal. Hennis hitting home from close range and giving a glimmer of hope to the Anguillans. That one was shortly wiped out by the third item from the Turks and Caicos outfit. So we're back here live now. 6TT Ground Transport, proud sponsors of this tournament. So it's going to be Mortillus with a throw to Gardner. Gardner unable to control. This one is possession back with Turks and Caicos here. Gardner again. Orton with a bit of a heavy touch there. Mortillus recovers and recovers well. Looking for the break. He's looking to play this one. Thornhill here. Just having a go at that one. Not really looking up with any sense of direction. This is Kisan Brown. Tall young man, just didn't have the best of the exchanges here today. So this one is Gera. Gera to Kulmapat. Kulmapat loses out. His opposite number 6, Webster. Has had a relatively quiet game. This one is a lofted lob through. And Gardner. So Jiquan Exelos. And you guessed it. It's that man again, down for the gong. This Hibbot for the 14th time today. The medical staff coming to the young man's assistant. So they have done a lot of running repairs. I see some light refreshments happening there. So we see the goal, the third item, Dean threading the needle through for Charles. Charles outrunning 4 defenders, pulling to the right and slotting this one home to give them their third item. So the story here as we unwind into the final minutes of this contest. Turks and Caicos lead 3-1. Anguilla fighting for all money to get back into this. So it's corner with this free kick taken quickly. Gardner gets this one and it's going to be Charles again there with a good touch. Looking for Thornhill. Thornhill plays him in. Unable to get that one through. So this one is expertly stopped there by Exelos. So it's Joseph here. Joseph has come on and be the unsung hero somewhat. Running at the defense of the Turks and Caicos, who has been relatively quiet and unanswered at all. So we're into the final 2 minutes of regulation time here at the Hazy Crawford Stadium. West side, Port of Spain. It's going to be Gera. Gera to put this one over the top. Looking for a 4th item. Looking for Charles, who's probably anxiously looking to get his hat-trick. This one is Exelos, but Brown comes and closes the angle. So it's Sharon John looking for Joseph here. Garland again at his exuberant dive over the ball. So such a pleasant surprise to see these youngsters at this age group. We have grown used to what we say in layman terms, a sweat or joga bonita. You come out and see your skills as this one is elegantly played there by Gera, looking to thread the needle for Charles again. Oh, and he's bundled off by Connor. To carry Connor with a no-nonsense clearance. Charles was in for the sniff of his hat-trick as we into the last minute of regulation time. So the fat lady is cute and ready to sing. So it's going to be Charles with this through. Charles, this is the man of the moment. Gardner with some nifty footwork beating this one. Giving away possession. So it's going to be corner again. Alani corner. This one, Mortilas goes down for a harsh challenge there and looks to be a sense of urgency. These paramedics has had their work cut out for them. So we see 4 additional minutes to be added on here. Running repairs here. So let's not forget, this is the culmination of the first game of this double header here this afternoon at the Hazy Crawford Stadium. So it looks to be a change here. Jaden Motilas forcefully having to come off here. So up next we have the British Virgin Islands. Versus Dominica. So just 4 minutes left in this fixture. So some sad scenes here, seeing the young man being escorted off in a stretcher. It's never a pleasant sight for a sportsman, especially these young men. Hope it's not as bad as it looks for young Jaden Motilas. So Jaden Motilas makes way for Angelson Pierre, number 12. He's going to slot into the right back position, a like-for-like change there. So this one is a chance here. Jaron John not getting enough on that one. So we're winding down into the final minutes here. Just 4 minutes added on. Turks and Caicos with Thornhill looking for a 4th item. Hibbert again. He is soldered on for the entirety of this game. Just not getting the enough support. It's a good turn in the middle of the park. He looks up, plays a decent ball through. John on the end of this one. Let's see what he do. He has company. There's some good footwork there. Too little, too late. They are now coming to the party when the boss has already left the park. So we see the two teams warming up in the background there. Dominica and British Virgin Islands. So it's going to be John. First change of corner takers we had for the Anguilla here this afternoon has been Hibbert all the way along. This one is played inside. The chance. This one is deflected out for a goal kick. So it's a relatively quiet and sedate finish here. Garland is going to take his time to get this goal kick off. No hurry at all is the young man. So a clinical performance here by the Turks and Caicos outfit. Definitely looking like the favorites for this group. Group B, Tier 2. 5 teams in this group as mentioned before. It's going to be a true. It's that man Hibbert again. He's been all around the park. Here, there and everywhere. So the whistle is expected at any given time. Here's Guerra. Guerra to Charles. Charles with a bit of a mistake there, but it's cleaned up eventually. Guerra looking to put this one straight to that, the prominent figure of Hibbert, and Hibbert has a go. Boy, oh boy, he looking to repeat something that what Gardner did a bit earlier, but not as effective. So I think that will be my unanimous decision. Gardner for man of the match. This one is... So it's going to be Charles to Gardner, the prominent figure. So it's going to be another throw. I think this will be the final passage of play here. This one is thrown away and flicked on nicely by John. I think John has come to the party relatively late. This one... No viewers probably wondering. So that's the end of it. And that's all she wrote. So some jubilant scenes here. So the Turks and Caicos take the opening fixture by a commanding 3-1 victory over Anguilla, hard-fought game. So Charles with a brace. So some true sportsman-like scenes here. We see handshakes and pleasantries exchange. So that's the story of the first game. So a lovely picturesque sight here at the Hazy Crawford Stadium. So you see the first game coming to an end. Turks and Caicos getting the better of Anguilla by a 3-1 margin. We'll have the replay. So this was the opening scenes as the officials came out. Two teams donned in their exclusive colors, the yellow of the Turks and Caicos and the blue and white of Anguilla. So this was the first mistake there by Brown that resulted in this one was played over the top. And Anderson bundled that on away for a corner. So it's been a topsy-turvy start to proceedings. Brown, the goalkeeper. So this one was the penalty. Jaquan Exelos stepping up and beating Brown. So Exelos here with one of the items for the Turks and Caicos team, exclusively putting this one straight to Brown. Brown redeeming himself, but this was change of tide here, and this was Robin Hennis putting this one away to give them much needed comeback. So at this point in time, it was 2-1 in favor of Turks and Caicos. This one was a chance here. So that man Darvall commanding. So Hibbert here with the throw, getting into the thick of things. This one was headed away, and this is where we see Dean with some elegant movement there off the ball and threading this one through to Charles. And Charles running on and slotting past Brown to take an unassailable 3-1 lead. There were chances few and far between, but John came to the party a bit too late. Joseph down the right-hand flank. And Oten dealing with that one relatively easy. So that culminates the first game here. Turks and Caicos coming out victors here against Anguilla. So that's the end of our coverage here for the first game. Make sure to join us back for the second game where we see the British Virgin Islands coming up against Dominica. We'll be right back.
It doesn't matter if you speak English or if your native tongue is French, Spanish, or Dutch. It doesn't matter if you are male or female, young or young at heart. We in the Caribbean Football Union speak the same language. Football.
Football.
Football. Football.
Football.
And we speak with one voice.
This is your captain.
I get it, rules are rules if he's grounded.
So it's 6 rent-a-car, 6 TT for all your special occasions. You make sure to give us a call at 669-7498. Enjoy your holiday vacations with 6 day rental, long rentals. You got it. From 6 Car Rentals, the official sponsor and ground transport for this, the CFU Boys Under 14 Challenge Series. Give us a call, scan the barcode, and make sure to get your daily and long-term rentals from 6 Car TT Rent-A-Car for your rental needs and official ground transport for this CFU Boys Under 14.
Subway Series presents the Italianos. 3 new subs made with an Italian flair. Say ciao to the zesty hotshot Italiano, the tastier than ever ultimate BMT, or go all in with the boss. Each served with a free 16-ounce drink. Elevate your game at Subway.
Bob, I know it's dangerous, but you're the only one who can unite the people. You ready, Bob?
No guns can stop this message. I want the world to change. And that time is now.
This is my message to you.
It doesn't matter if you speak English, or if your native tongue is French, Spanish, or Dutch. It doesn't matter if you are male or female, young or young at heart. We in the Caribbean Football Union speak the same language, football.